Namaskar, hello, good evening. My name is Tuhin Roy. I'm coming from India this time, not from France. Last time, the new moon meditation I conducted from France, from our yoga studio. Very, very fortunate to be here in India and sharing this lovely practice with you. This meditation is brought to you by Quiet Peaks and Dharma Yoga in collaboration. Uh, Everybody is in India. The entire Dharma Yoga team is in India, and we are about to leave in some time back to France. So the next meditation will be brought to you from the Dharma Yoga studio in France. Now, a fantastic, significant time we are in. Right now, we are in the Mahashivratri phase. Last night was Mahashivratri. Ardent devotees like us of Shiva, we went to the temple, did our rituals, and tried to stay awake the whole night and celebrate the Mahashivratri. Well, first let me tell you about, hit a little bit on certain points about the new moon meditation. It's a series that we are trying to conclude, and we are trying to get this going so that it reaches a mass population, and also it benefits everyone. It's a very simple meditation practice that I am busy bringing out for you. Hope it reaches, and as in French we say, it becomes mode de la vie. That means a way of life. So as soon as meditation becomes a way of life, I think a lot of the misery that we are facing in the world can come to an end, and little by little we will reach our goal and become heavy duty meditators. Right. So let me tell you a little bit about why we are doing this. What is the significance of moon in our lives? Well, just look at it very simply. The three very basic objects that we can see in our sky, very, very visible and have a great influence on the human system: the sun, the moon, and the earth upon which we are living. Now, we all know about the sun, the heat, and why the sun is necessary, because it is because of sun the life originates. Now, moon is the third celestial body, which is very closely linked to earth, and it's a very, very important entity that we in yoga consider and we bow down to. Now, in the yogic science, as I said the last time as well, so if you're somebody who's come new and are watching this video for the first time, the left side of the body is called the moon side, the right side of the body, the sun side in English. And the moon side is responsible for meditation, the right side is responsible for action. So Shiva and Shakti both go together. Why am I using the word Shiva? Is because last night was Mahashivratri. So we are trying to invoke the meditative side in us. When we, in terms of the nostrils, left nostril, right nostril. When we breathe in and out, in and out, in and out through the left nostril, right half of the brain gets activated. And when we are breathing in and out, in and out, in and out through the right nostril, the left hemisphere of the brain becomes activated. Both the hemispheres should be balanced so that the life becomes a complete circle, and that there is no ups and downs. It's a perfect balance and harmony. Right side of the brain is responsible for things like art, music, intuition. The left side of the brain, hemisphere of the brain, is responsible for things like what we're doing. I'm talking, you're able to understand, mathematics, language, we want to do something in life. All of that programming is set in the left hemisphere of the brain. The yogis found that out by sitting in deep observation, deep meditation, and they didn't have to actually cut open the body and see which neuron is firing where and how this entire system works. Slowly we'll get into the deeper aspects of the system. But for now, this much is enough to understand why we call the left side as the moon, right side as the sun side, and the harmony of life is when all the chakras are very well balanced, very well aligned, and also the left and the right are very well balanced and are in harmony. Now, if you have noticed the picture of Shiva, Ardhanareshwar, that means half man, half woman. So only in this culture that we realize that there needs to be a complete half and half coming along together, creating a union. Yoga means union, union of life, union of energies, union of body, union of emotions, and the union of all the cosmos coming in together, sun, moon, and the earth. Now let me tell you a little bit about Mahashivratri. Mahashivratri is meant to be on the new moon night, where it is meant to be the longest night. We are brought to this moment of interval between destruction and regeneration. Often Shiva means, we call it destruction, but in the true sense of the word Shiva, it basically engulfs the whole Shrishti, cosmos, and it symbolizes that night when we must contemplate on that which watches the growth out of decay. So regeneration, destruction, growth out of decay. It's a very, very notable festival in Hinduism, marking a remembrance of overcoming darkness and ignorance in life and the world. It's observed by remembering Shiva, chanting prayers, fasting, meditating on ethics, morals, virtues like honesty, non-injury to others, non-violence, charity, forgiveness, and the discovery of Shiva. So the ardent devotees like ourselves, we try to stay awake throughout the night, and we visit the temple, do some rituals like pouring milk and water, and steeping ourselves in meditation and prayer and chanting the beautiful name of Shiva. This is also a very beautiful time to do what? As I said the last time, new moon signifies the start of something. So it is a very good time to set intentions or goals for the next 4 weeks. So as I said the last time, that the loss of innocence or freedom, many of us are feeling as we are becoming more and more awake, and we feeling the more and more becoming fully waking up to how uncontrollable our lives are, the truly uncontrollable nature of life is. So whatever is in the outside, we can control to an extent, but largely it is beyond our control. So what is within our control, we should take charge of that. What is within our control is this body and this mind, this magnificent mind, which is becoming a misery for all of us. So basically our intelligence is going against us. If somebody's arm is cut and we say that he's sad, well, there is a good reason to be sad like that, because there's a daunting measure that there is no arm. So there is a daily struggle towards that. The rest of us who are complete, having a life of our own, and suffering is a major aspect which is coming out of our own mind. Hence, the need to set intentions that no matter what, since I'm alive, it's enough. I'm already in a profitable zone. And if I'm feeling miserable, that means there is something up with my mind, not just the body. So the experience of all of these things that we look around, see, is felt in the mind. And the attachment of the emotion to the thought is becoming so predominant that we don't realize that how profitable it is just to be alive. So possibly by doing meditations and sort of coming close to these meditative practices will lead us to achieve certain goals to do with the mind. And we can have intentions, but we don't know how certain they are becoming realized. But do we ever know if any of the intentions are becoming realized? Well, are we 100% certain our intentions will be met? We are not. But what is in our hands is trying. So, with a peaceful mind and with a peaceful atmosphere, meditation is something that can be achieved it by certainly practicing a lot. If we say I need to run 100 meters, it's very much possible. It's a possible goal. Or I need to walk 100 meters. You just get out and you walk. But if somebody says sit down and meditate, well, the popular lore is you sit down, close your eyes, and well, it's called meditation. But guess what? When we close our eyes, an entire television set with hundreds and hundreds of channels starts up. And thought after thought, thought after thought, thought after thought, realizing half an hour is over, because in our today's busy lives, taking out 30 minutes is quite a lot. If somebody is taking out that much, that is also enough. Now, thought relating to emotion, another thought, emotion, another thought, emotion. Basically, we sit down, close our eyes, thinking that we are meditating, but what's going on is that we are not meditating. We are closing our eyes, and there is a whole movie or an entire television with hundreds of satellite channels come up. Hence, we are trying to bring out certain types of meditations. So there is a start. We set the seed in today on a new moon day. The seed has to be set in. The seed has to be planted, watered, and hence we can hope that a little plant will come up, and then slowly that plant will grow to a tree. Slowly that tree will bear some fruits. Now, not necessarily we are looking for fruits all the time. Just by sitting quietly and calmly in your own corner, in your own space itself, brings down the level of thoughts. That's also important. It can start from there, but slowly we have to build. So week on week, month on month, we keep trying. Every 4 weeks, I will come by and hopefully be able to bring you really key elements in the world of meditation, and walk you through certain types of meditations. There are hundreds and hundreds of types of meditations. We are trying to curate the best possible meditation that, as a person who's working or not working, sitting at home or not at home, can just quickly switch on their devices. So many devices these days we use for many things. Any of the device you can choose, plug in your earphones. Maybe you're on a bus, or you're in a train, or you're just walking or sitting quietly. Wherever you are, you just simply tune in, plug in, and let yourself go through a walkthrough. I will help you walk through a meditation process. Today, before we sit, we will practice Samavritti Pranayam, which means same and balanced breath. Meaning, the inhale is the same length as the exhale. Now, I'm sitting very comfortably on my chair. You also try and grab a chair, or if you're sitting on the floor, it's okay. If it is a problem to cross your legs, no worries, you can sit on a chair. There is no hard and fast rule, because we're working on the mental level right now and just breathing. The importance of taking in a certain number of times of breath and releasing at the same. So you're welcome to have a back support, but let your head be free, right? So beyond this point, if you wish, you can close the camera, keep the volume on. I am going to be guiding you through this an amazing meditation process. Hope you are able to continue this for 4 weeks, where, as I said, the seed is planting. We're planting the seed, we water it, and we hope for the best, right? Now, everybody, I would urge you to close your eyes and start tuning into the rhythm of your own breath. It might be shallow, it might be deep. We don't care. What we care is just look at the breath, just like the previous time. We were watching the breath. Today, we will be trying to make the inhale and exhale at the same level. Sama Vritti Pranayam. Right. Now allow the breath to become slightly regulated. Pull your inhale through your nose, your throat, your sides, and eventually your belly, and you expand. And as you exhale, let your belly soften back, keeping the chest lifted slightly until all the air is out and your body has softened. I will again repeat this in the same manner. Allow the rhythm of your breathing to become slightly regulated. Pull your inhale through the nose, your throat, your sides, and eventually your belly, and expand. As you exhale, let the belly soften back, keeping your chest lifted slightly, and until all of the air is out and the body has softened. And you keep repeating this a few times. When you find yourself that you have achieved a steady pace of breathing, or rather, your breath has become steady and the rhythm of mind, you will automatically realize that it has become steady as well. Now, as you are sitting in this peaceful and steady awareness, feel the breath moving through your nostrils, filling up your sinuses, cooling down the inside of your head. Let the muscles of your eyes soften. I will repeat. As you are sitting here in this peaceful and steady awareness, feel your breath moving through your nostrils, filling up your sinuses, cooling down the inside of the head. Let your muscles and eyes soften. Envision the canals of your ears receiving the vibration and the sound of my voice as it reverberates through you. Envision the canal of your ears receiving the vibrations and sound of my voice reverberating through you. Feel your tongue in the cave of your mouth. Continue to soften that great muscle which extends down your throat to the top of your chest. Yet again, feel your tongue in the cave of your mouth. Continue to soften that great muscle which extends down your throat to the top of your chest. Once more, connect with your breath, steady and soft. Loosen your shoulders, arms and hands which rest heavily. Continue with downward notice of your soft abdomen and waist. Feel the bowl of your pelvis. You might even rock forward and back slightly to feel the tilt of your body naturally, shifting backward and back, forward and back, like that. Feel the weight of your torso connected and supported, bringing your attention even more to the weight and heaviness of your legs. Notice how your legs connect down into the floor and the earth, letting your body feel completely grounded and present. Can you now rest in this grounded presence? And if you need, turn your attention to your breath, steadily moving in and out. In and out. Come back to your body, feeling the bones, feeling your breath, feeling your skin. Allow your attention to remain here, soft and present. And continue feeling the presence of your being remaining here in the present, being very soft, diving deep, continuously moving from the breath to the body, to the bones, to the skin, and staying completely aware of this nature. Of course, you're welcome to lengthen your practice if you wish, but our time together is coming to a close for tonight. You can wish to continue for way longer, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, and continue feeling your breath and your grounded presence and your attention being steadily on your breath, then your body, then your bones, and then your skin, from head to toes, from toes to head. Try to scan the entire system. Keep your attention steadfast. As I said the last time, if you find yourself a lot of thoughts are coming in, you tell the thought, I am paying attention to my being right now. I will attend to you later. Softly turn your gaze back to yourself. Continue practicing. Continue being happy. Thank you very much for joining in today. Have a lovely 4 weeks and hope to see you again soon. Namaskar. Wish you a wonderful time. Thank you.